to my fellow commissioners. I thank you all for choosing me. When I accepted the nomination, it was really important that I chose myself for this position. It was assuring that, other people believed that I was capable, but a part of me needed self-approval to accept it. Why? Because I think there's a lot at stake. There's a lot to stand for, against, and I needed to take ownership of that responsibility, and I wanted to be honest with myself about the possibilities and the challenges ahead. And so I reached out to numerous stakeholders asking for their insights into POC's strengths and weaknesses. Sometimes that meant I had to Google contact information to request meetings, but I was determined to get honest and diverse feedback and to determine how specifically I could address the needs of this body, the young people and adults, and this reform movement at large with my leadership. And I believe I'm able to do that. And so as chair of this commission, I want to reassert my values, which are accountability, integrity, honesty, perpetual learning, and self-care. And most of these values I've discussed or demonstrated, but I wanted to offer some assurance that these are the principles that inform my steps as a commissioner and a longtime advocate. I included the self-care piece because I think it's the one thing that gets buried in the value structure, right? But it's the one thing that I believe truly carries me through this work. It carries most of us through this work. And when you're trying to transform or, dismantle an institution with a long, deep, dark history, you can start to attack yourself, especially if you're someone who is system impacted and not seeing the results that you want to. Someone reached out to me recently and they were upset that I had not lived up to their expectations as a commissioner. And it felt that there was some need for me to rescue them from their circumstance, and I wanted to do that. And there was some survivor's remorse in there that truly wanted me to see, different for that person. And it drove me to a lot of self-doubt, despite the countless ways that I'm showing up to improve the conditions and outcomes for people affected by this system in ways that are not always seen. And, I'm learning that part of that care involves acceptance. It involves using the feedback to correct, but not to always internalize or personalize, even though the mission is very personal to me. So I just wanted to insert that human piece to help manage expectations, because that's important to me as I try to navigate what feels like uncharted waters, even though I've been around for quite a while. And so I'm looking forward to sharing my priorities and my goals as the result of some internal and external evaluations as they unfold. Those are individual and collective goals and priorities. And so I hope that everyone here will participate in an upcoming survey that we'll be conducting and spread the word, because we need to hear from you for guidance. I'll close out by saying that I'm excited about the chair chapter for myself, for this commission. And I hope that you will accept and appreciate my efforts and hold me accountable when needed. And most importantly, extend grace as you're able to. I thank you for making me Chairwoman Jackson. It's an honor and a privilege.